keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
I doubled it up. Fuck.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome.
Hey!
My thoughts keep telling me to get me
bitches.
home, but my balls keep telling me
Dr.
to let
Tommy
me
Z.
Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcasting live from the heart of the earth. This is the most badass love podcast in all the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Tommy C. in this shop from the point. My point woman, I think you're the first one.
Woo.
Is the very famous illuminaughtii, which I am shamefully forgot to put your name in the thing because I've been doing so much shit today, and I'm going to do that right now. Unfortunately, she couldn't have her camera, but there's some. I want to interview you real quick. There's some big things going on for you, correct?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Tell me, before we get into love phones, we'll take plenty of calls. Get in there now with your love problems. Otherwise, I'm just going to talk to this hot chick all day. I don't care what you think. All right. What's happened to you? You worked with me and Get to the Point. You played Sarah Jane Warren. You had your own channel for a long time. You did a lot of beauty stuff. You were interested in beauty drama. And you took some time off of YouTube, and you started doing what?
Reddit videos, honestly. I got mad. One of my girlfriends joined an MLM and tried to sell me some fucking diet pills, and I pretty much made that video out of anger, and then I just sent it to her, and I said, don't you fucking try me again. And then the video took off, and I was like, oh, shit. This is a thing.
I'm going to do that again. I'm going to do that again.
Pretty much. That's like what happened.
I wish I wasn't so eclectic so I could do what you do. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Should I do one of those videos for goof? Like a Reddit video, you think?
You should so do it. I do it with you.
That'd be fun. Why don't you... Well, let's collab. Can I do one on yours and not you do one on mine or something like that? That'd be kind of fun. That would be great.
Yeah, let's do it.
That'd be kind of fun.
I'd love to get you doing some like creepy PMs or something. Maybe some nice guys. That'd be good.
Yeah, let me play the bad guy and all the creeps. I'm good at playing creeps. By the way, it's the 1 year anniversary of the arcade where I played the creepy arcade guy, and I never played him again. I never played him again. R Boomer. Shut up.
Our boomer.
You know what the thing is? If I do it on this channel and it takes off, then it's going to be like, should I do? And I won't. I want to stream. I want to be. I want to be a radio guy. I want to do what I'm doing here. You know. So if it took off, then I would disappoint everybody and go in the red once again.
You got to stick with what you're happy with ultimately at the end of the day, you know? Like, I just have fun interacting with people. So for me, the Reddit videos give me an opportunity to meet a ton of cool people, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Well, it's good to grow, too. And I'm sure that checkbook's looking nice. Nice.
It is healthy. That is true.
Yeah. Let me give you an idea. I want to say 2 months, you've gone from about 1,000 or 2,000 subs, and you just passed 70 this morning. That's correct.
Yep.
70,000.
Yep.
A Shop from the Point team member is growing. It's wonderful. I want Nick to be next. That's my hope.
Nick and I actually did a collab together that might be coming out next week.
Oh wow, I'm so cool.
It's very cringy, so it's gonna be great.
All right, what's your love problems? You know, you guys asked me to do this. I can't pull anybody in these streams. They asked me to do them and the day I do them, nobody shows up. It's utterly ridiculous.
There's one.
There's one.
One so far.
Yes,
I put the link in the chat, so they have no excuse that they didn't have an option to call in.
Here's the thing. I do tone it down a little bit. Look, it's tough to call a shot from the point. Very tough. I could be, but I do tone it down a little bit. There's gonna be some jokes, but I'm not gonna hang up on you, more than likely. So, I mean, it's really I can't be mean, I suppose. But if you want me to continue doing this, you have to call in. All right, that's 2 so far. Are you ready for this? Are you ready to give love advice?
I'm so ready.
Yeah. Shivago, are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm always ready.
We got a future 100K. Like, isn't that wild? That, like, we got 100K. By the way, your growth is my dream. By the way, because I really
you can live vicariously through me, like my abusive step uncle.
It's not that. It's not so much that. It's just that my thing with Get to the Point was I wanted to compete with Keem and do something really radically different. And I don't know. I wanted somebody to grow and not stab them in the back, and show that it could be done, and that you could live in peace and be happy for people. That was great. So this is, if I get you and Nick and everybody takes off and they can do their own thing, because you found your own thing. You know.
Yeah.
I can't really say like I helped you, because you found the algorithm. So that's all on you.
I'm just right place at the right time. That's all I think it is.
Everybody. If you really think about that, my little baited thing was the same thing. Right place, right time.
Right
all
time.
right, we got some people in here. Here's the rules. First, you tell me your age. If you're under the age of 18 in any part of the world, you can talk about what you want, but do not get graphic. If you're above the age of 18, you can be as graphic as you like. That seems reasonable, doesn't it?
I agree.
You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You can be graphic. Just don't be, I don't want to hear if you're 16 and you're slaying hoes, all right? And then I gave it to her in the butt. No, I don't want to hear that, all right? But it is sex talk, and let's talk about sex, baby. Ridley Riddle is in. Hey, how can I help you?
Hi.
And Dr. Illuminaughtii and Dr. Tommy C, we're going to help you. Go ahead, shoot.
To follow by your rules, I am 23.
23. Okay, thank you very much. Now tell me something really gross. No. Go ahead.
There's nothing gross in my situation I'm
Okay.
in at all. So I play on... trying to make this vague because I don't know if he does watch your podcast or anything.
Uh-oh.
But,
Hey! Hi, Jim.
so... no.
I got you, girl.
We play on this like online gaming, and we like meet up and on Discord and voice chat like once a week, and we've been talking for like since July of 2018, and something happened to him and he kind of disappeared. Then he came back and I started messaging with him one-on-one. Mind you, before what happened to him, he was like always like the whole playful like asshole personality, always makes fun of me, just like it was like the insult and dragging me type of.
Are you dating Versts?
No. No. That's not him.
Video games and a real asshole. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's not him.
It's not him. All right, just to get that out of the way.
Um,
Can I ask why he went away? Because I do need as much information as possible, or what you're able to relieve.
I know that he's been open about this. Like he told our gaming group and a lot of people, and he makes jokes out of it. But he had a stroke.
Oh man, that's rough. Is he like blowing you off now since he had a stroke? Is that where?
No. We never really talked one-on-one until after he had a stroke and came back. Like he's been gone for a lot of shit, and I was like kind of worried because at the time we didn't know what happened to him.
Sure.
We had like no way of contacting to him, and I just had a bad feeling. And since he came back and telling us what happened, I kind of just been reaching out, talking to him. Talking to him one-on-one, it has been really, really nice. Like,
what can I do for you? I don't do good shit. I do bad stuff. What's wrong?
Okay. I'm sorry. I try to give context. So
Okay, we got the context.
best advice.
All right.
Mind you, we live in different states.
Okay.
So there's time zone, long distance, and all that stuff. But like, he was the first one that brought up like binge watching a show since he was not able to watch any shows or anything. He was like pretty much MIA for like 2 months.
Okay. Well, how can I help you though? That's the thing. I'm trying to help you, sweetheart.
I'm trying to figure out if he likes me or not because he's like really nice and like we've kind of flirt. Like he gives me nicknames and all that stuff.
Don't you
like,
talk about
one-on-one? But when we're with our group, he's dragging me.
Why don't you get talk to him privately and ask him how he feels about you?
Because for me, I try to be the peacekeeper, and I'm the only girl in the group. And
come on,
I don't want
that doesn't. Relationships have to go on. I mean, why don't you just take him aside and say, "I have feelings for you"? I mean, you're 23 years old. I mean, we're past the teenage point here. I mean, ask him, like, how do you feel about me? Because I have really strong feelings about you. I know we live in different states, but I really like to know how you feel about me. And I get the vibe that you do like me, but you don't want other people to know. And maybe that's a good thing for our group. But how do you feel? What's wrong with that?
Yeah,
What's the problem?
That is a good point. For me, I just felt like I can't really tell him because he's dealing with the post aftermath of his stroke, and I don't want to like cause any weird vibes being the only girl in the group and like having romantic feelings for him. And plus, there's like a 13-year.
I can't speak for him, but I would want to hear from somebody like you, Blair. Do you have any insight on this?
Honestly, the only thing I can really say is honesty is always the best policy.
It really is.
When it comes to anything.
Except when you're trying to get laid. But we're not trying to do that.
Oh, okay.
When you're trying to get laid, you tell her you're pre-med. But for now, it is really the best. I think, if you want to be intimate with somebody, you have to be able to be verbally intimate with them. And I think it sounds like it's hard, and I get that. All right. But you're gonna have to break it, or are we doing the girl thing and you want him to do it first?
I have done. I'm used to making moves when it comes to like people I'm interested in.
Well, you're into gamers, no wonder.
That's
no
mean.
kidding.
No, seriously though, it doesn't matter that there's like difficult stuff going on. At the end of the day, if you aren't being truthful, you're ultimately hurting yourself, and that's kind of something you really should consider.
And maybe
think
him
about.
too. And maybe him too. Maybe he needs a little kick in the butt, and say, "I like you. I have strong feelings for you." Hey, let me tell you something, kid. And they're ruining it for men and women, especially your age. There is nothing cooler than being in love, and I say it all the time. Me, big tough guy, me. I look back at all the relationships and all the women that were kind enough to sleep with me, and I value every one of them, not just the sex, more than that. Seriously. And it taught me a lot. It taught me to be a good husband. So you got to get started, and you don't get started unless you have the chat. Okay. Get it going. Get it started. I'm not saying to ask him out. I'm saying I have feelings for you, and I want to know where you stand, because it's, what? At the end of the day, this is unspoken. You don't want to waste your time. Girls want to get rolling, get going. And I get it. Am I off, Blair? Am I being sexist, Blair?
No, I mean, that's pretty straight up. You just got to keep the ball rolling.
You got to keep the ball. It's just take this guy aside. Say, I want to talk to you privately. People do it to me all the time. And it's like, yeah, I really want to have a chat with you. And I don't know, like, if you're worried about screwing up your gaming group, this is bigger than them. This is about you.
I just don't want anything awkward is all.
Well, that's life.
Time,
that's the risk. I tell the guys the same thing. That's life. If it's awkward, he says, I'm sorry, I don't feel that way from you. You're going to have to eat it and call back here and cry, and I'll exploit it.
Okay. Good to know.
No, but I think you gotta take risks in life. You gotta risk your feelings. You gotta do that, because what's on the other end of that rainbow is just too great and too much fun. It's not worth. I wish I spoke up more when I was younger. I think I had great girlfriends, right? Great women in my life, and some of them came out and they were great mothers and great career people and what have you. And I was very lucky that way. Even the ones I kind of broke up with badly, right? But, I probably could have had even more women, and I don't mean sexually, I mean like intimately, If I just opened my mouth, don't be like me when I was a young man. The best thing you can do is open your mouth. And I know it's not easy. And I feel like I'm talking to one of those dorky fucking Overwatch guys. I know it's not easy. But you got to, it's okay, and then work out the state stuff and the stroke stuff later. You care about him. You want to know if he cares about you, if it's worth your time and your feelings. All right? So do that and get it out there. Anything else, sweetie? You sound like a sweetie, by the way. And by the way, there's a lot of girls that be turned off with a guy like a stroke. You must have big, big heart and a lot of love for somebody to see past that. I mean that.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really know what we looked like or our actual names till recently.
I fell in love with him, or at least the person he portrays online. I hope it's not a broad.
No, the boys' pictures. Yeah, no.
Yeah. All right, sweetie. All the best to you.
Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thanks.
How'd I handle? I always like to take it when I have women on.
Am I just going to make you more positive and chill, Tommy? Because I feel like we just had like a good positivity pep talk in here, and that's kind of nice.
Yes, right. Well, what's your problem? Let me help you out. I'm always interested in what you're doing. Yeah.
I have a question, Tommy. How do I join the
Poke Patrol?
You got to talk to her. You got to ask her where she likes to be poked.
Do you like Pokemon?
Oh my god.
C-Man's always a disaster in life. How are you, sir, and how can I help you?
I'm probably about the level of a disaster in life. Thanks for that introduction.
I do like. Well, you have a lot of problems. You have a lot of problems, but I do.
I do have a lot of problems.
Yes, but
you're right.
I like people like you. You're my kind of people. You're all kind of screwed up. Yeah, but help me make money. Tell me a crazy story. Go ahead.
All right. So you remember that ex that I talked to you and Liam about? It was like 8 months ago.
Yeah, sort of. No background. Sorry. Go ahead.
The one I dated her sister too when I was 16. That one.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah. Anyways, so we ended up running into each other, reconnected. We decided we were going to talk for like 3 days, decide if we're getting back together. I was like, real ecstatic, was stoked, was happy. It took about 2 days. I started addressing my concerns with getting back together, and she took it as a slight.
Yep.
Had a mental break. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, she took it as a slight, had a mental breakdown, and threatened suicide multiple times, and ended up in the mental hospital. I called the cops. I was like, "Look, I'm not risking this because she's bipolar."
Well, she made this really easy for you.
Oh yeah, she's made this fucking fantastic.
No. I literally mean that. She's made this incredibly easy for you. You need to get lost. You can't cure.
Yep.
You're not a doctor. You need to get gone and get gone quick, as gracefully as humanly possible. You can't fix that. If you can't talk to her without having a mental breakdown, what future is your relationship going to be?
I agree, but knowing the little you know about me, where do I go from here then? Because it seems like these are the type of women that I end up attracting.
You go where I go. You go to the bar.
I can't. I don't drink that. I'm a recovering
but that's
addict, so I don't.
That's probably what's going to end up happening. Let's be honest.
What's that?
That's probably what's going to end up happening, right? Is that
me going to a bar?
Well, you know what I mean. Vices. That's what people usually do. That's why I've done the same thing. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you.
Yeah. No, I try to avoid any of that stuff, and certain chaos like this tends to send me in that direction. So, but that's the thing. Where do I go from here without having to go to a bar or go to these places where I'm more than likely just going to find even more broken people? Because I haven't really met anybody in the party scene that's worth a shit. They're usually just as fucked up as I am.
Go ahead, Lou.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was going to say, usually when you stop looking for someone is usually when that person kind of pops up into your life. So maybe the best thing for you to do right now is to kind of, instead of focus on dating people, try and maybe focus on yourself a little bit. You know, I'm sure you've got hobbies or things that interest you. Maybe you should just work on those things and making yourself happy, and your own happiness is in turn going to kind of make someone else see that and get you attracted to hopefully maybe a better quality human.
Yeah.
I think you're right on that. That's kind of the advice that I've gotten from mutual friends and just the people in my life. That's kind of what they said. They think I'm looking too hard for it, and once I stop looking, that's when it's going to happen.
Yeah. And it's the hardest thing in the world to do. It really is. But I mean, I really think that's probably the best idea.
It's about you at the end of the day, you know. And that's it. You know what I was saying before. Busying yourself is probably the best thing to do. Going to girls in the party scene. How old are you?
I'm 22.
They're going to be fucked up for a little while. Now I used to say it's better to meet women at work. But nowadays, who the fuck knows what could happen to you at work? It almost seems like it's bar and nothing. And look, I met my wife in a bar. All right. But most of the time that goes sideways. You know, you meet people, they're there all the time. And when they're there all the time, you know, the odds of having problems that you're not equipped to deal with go way up, like ridiculously far. I think you got to walk away gracefully because you can't talk to her. It might not even be her own fault. I'm not going to dump on this girl. Yeah. but it is nothing that could be fixed in the future if this is going to happen. And it's probably out of your realm. She needs serious help, and you need to find a way to move on gracefully.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with like her parents ended up pulling her out of there in a couple days, which really pissed me off because this is the first time she was ever gonna finally get help.
Yeah, of course. She's not crazy.
And it's just like there's nothing I can do at this point. Like I can't. So yeah, that's I think Blair had really good advice with that.
Stay away from the stuff. Busy yourself. Go to other places. Go to places she doesn't, and move on. And
Exactly.
I'm surprised.
And
She
good
hasn't-
luck.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I'm getting ready to be working with her brother. I'm starting a new job in 2 weeks, so I think that's
Probably better off you're not banging her. You know.
Yeah.
It's probably better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't do that. She's too crazy. You know. Because if
Well,
she
that
sees,
first night we had some fun. That was
yeah, it's
nice.
great. It's over.
Crazy pussy is only good for so long.
Yeah. That's really good sex though, Illuminati. Oh, man.
It is.
Crazy girls. They're crazy. You know. All right, see.
The chat seems to think you should date the dad. That's what
take
everybody's
care. You have
saying.
any more
No,
problems?
don't listen to the chat.
You have
Yeah,
any
the
more?
dad's next on my hit list. Their mom's fucking gorgeous, though. Oh my god, if I could date their mom, I totally would. She's like in her early 50s, but she is still fucking gorgeous.
I have an
It's
idea.
ridiculous.
I
never make
have
the shots
an
you don't take.
idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. You like cougars?
What's that?
You like cougars?
Yes, 100%.
So you like girls in their 30s and maybe early 40s, correct?
Honestly, I want to date people that are in their early 30s. Less
30s,
bullshit.
30s and 40s. All right, go get a cougar for a night. That'll solve the problem.
Get a sugar mama. Make that cash while you smash that ass.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
They might be able to forget you. The best kinds are the ones that don't want you to do anything for them. Just show up and bang them. But they're a little older. They might have flappy boobies. You know.
I mean, if you get with the mom, then you can have control and be like, hey, you need to put your daughter in the place. You know?
That's right.
Yep.
Yes. All right. Take it easy, C-Man. All the best to you.
You two guys.
All right. Thanks for all the calls in here. We got plenty of calls now. So should we go another female? I like talking to women because they don't call us in as much. Yeah. And you're a
me
woman.
too.
And maybe that's why we're getting more of them. We have Mandy Minx. Blair is a lyrical genius. Yes.
Yep.
But it appears that Mandy
Waiting
Minx
for Real Talk to feature me.
is not.
That's all.
Yes. Oh, that would be badass. It'd be you, Real Talk, and the It's Ma'am rapper. That would be really funny. Yeah.
You mean serotonin?
Serotonin.
Throw in the backpack kid and we're on.
Oh, yeah. Backpack is boogieing in the background. Everybody hates that guy. I don't know why. Buxton, you're on the air.
Hello, my name is Buxton. I'm 72 years of age and I'm sexually attracted to Jeff Huffman.
Okay, let's explore
Oh
this.
God.
Let's explore this. Now,
Ever since I saw your streams, like about it's got to be like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago now. I've always been like questioning my sexuality regarding how attractive and masculine Jeff really is.
have you been attracted to other men in the past?
Other than you, no.
No, me. Why me?
Yeah.
You like
I
guys?
don't know. You pull off the daddy vibe.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't.
Daddy C.
Yeah.
Make my wife call me that.
It's
tonight.
quite.
I mean, I'll admit.
Every time I load up the stream, I'm just like licking my lips. I'm like, oh, tender meat.
Have you had sex with other men
Beautiful.
in the past?
I haven't, apart from I was raped, but other than that, that was
Yeah,
a pretty
all right.
awkward experience.
I would imagine. I don't want to talk to
Yeah,
you.
I did not like receiving.
I don't want to talk to you. First of all, you're not that funny. Second of all, you're not 70 years old.
I'm not trying to be funny, Tommy. I've genuinely got a serious issue, and you're not taking it into consideration.
Consideration. Let me think about it. Hold on. That's not fair. I'll try to take it into consideration. Hang on.
Thank you. For fuck's sake, this is the second.
Become an English commentator. How about that?
His voice.
Appearing offline does not fucking stop.
Thank you, Wings. Ah, boy. Indigo Child. Aren't they creepy?
Well, the Mandy Minx person said, did I not unmute myself in time? So they may be.
Okay. Mandy Minx.
There you go.
Turn off the stream, sweetheart.
Sorry.
All right. How can I help Mandy Minx? First of all,
Huh?
age, name, and age, and all that stuff.
ASL.
I need the age and
Back
everything.
to 2000.
Hey.
I'm 22.
Okay. Now, tell me something dirty. Go ahead.
What can I say?
No, tell me your problem. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's going on?
Okay. Okay, I've been talking to this guy for the last few months, since mid-November, and I'm not entirely sure he's taking it very serious.
First of
But
all, what's the nature of the
at the
relationship?
same,
What's the nature of the relationship?
well, I don't really know how to describe it. We're not in a relationship per se.
Mhm.
He is saying that he is interested in a relationship,
Mhm.
but not at this point. My issue is that he tells me things, oh, I love you, I care about you, and stuff like that. But then he also says, I'm not ready for a relationship or something to that tune. And I feel like I might be getting used or taken advantage of.
Yeah. Your instincts. Here's the thing. Human beings are the worst lie detectors on the planet. The worst. But intuition is ignored a lot. And it's ignored a lot. I started Sam Harris. Intuition tends to be correct. Not when it comes to you're lying or not lying. But that feeling you get, it's probably on the money. The feeling you get where you have to cross the street because you think somebody's dangerous. The feeling that you get somebody's preying on you, being a predator, using you. Those feelings tend to be on the money. You ever hear somebody say, I knew it? That's their intuition. Screaming, I told you, motherfucker. You know, that's what it is. Have you seen this person IRL?
Oh, yeah. He lives a town over.
Okay.
Why can't we just be... Why can't we just fuck? That's basically what he's saying to you, sweetheart. Illuminati,
We
take it
have,
from here.
though.
Oh, you have? All right.
Yeah,
so
so
Yeah.
that's what he wants.
Here's at the end of the day,
Yeah,
if a guy wants to date you, they will date you and they'll make it clear. So
Okay.
when they want to play this little fucking slippery snake game with you where they don't know what the hell they're doing, they're trying to say no without saying no. So you either need to like be direct with him and be like, what the fuck? Or keep it stepping.
I don't want you to be my
Well, but he
girlfriend,
had
but I
some-
sure would like a blowjob from time to time. I mean, that's what he's saying to you. Funny you say that, you know? Go ahead.
I want to add some context to it.
Sure.
A week before we started talking, he actually broke up with his ex.
Oh!
So I think that might have something to do with it. And his ex was a huge bitch.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I've never heard a girl in my life said his ex was a sweetheart, but go ahead.
I mean, damn, that's
From
different.
what he tells me and what I've been told by his, friends and the situation, the scene with her, she's just a huge bitch.
Okay.
And
But he was willing to cheat
So
on
I
her
think
with you.
that's-
She was willing to cheat on her with you, right?
no, he never cheated on her.
He never cheated on her, but he
We
just broke
actually-
up with her. And you,
No.
you told me a minute ago you slept with him.
I slept with him,
Mm-hmm.
after he broke up with
Okay.
his ex. We didn't meet until
Okay. You slept with him after he broke up. He did the right thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Not that it matters, but it matters to people for some reason. But Illuminati knows about damaging men irreparably. Is that true, Illuminati?
I have broken a couple hearts, yes.
Good. You deserved it. How about that?
Good.
Good. All right,
Yeah,
man.
I keep him in a bag now.
Back to you got to. It's got to be that way. Back to Mandy. All right, you're one. He's giving you bullshit. You're telling yourself it's just because he broke up with his bitch girlfriend, and that's what's keeping you from ignoring, in my opinion, your intuition. Because I think your intuition's on the money. I have never said that, and I've said it exactly word for word. And I was looking for a fuck buddy. All right. I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with fuck buddies. Nothing at all. What game is that? That looks cool. Hold on a second. But
it was something I got into for like a year, but I'm kind of tired of doing that now, and
Yeah.
I want a relationship.
Sure.
I want something that just more than that, and I feel like maybe I'm just around for his ego boost,
Yeah, probably.
which sucks because I think he's a good dude, but
He might be.
I feel like I'm worth more than that.
It might be. So take your business elsewhere.
he might be a good dude, but he may not be the good dude for you, and that's a slight but subtle difference.
He might not be at the stage of his life. You know, like a lot of people say when guys do stuff like that, they're bad people. And
What's my New Year's
I don't
resolution?
necessarily.
To be as
$5.
dope as humanly possible.
Mike Emmerich shot off the pad, rebound, score. Mike Emmerich, thank you. I'm gonna say he's obviously not ready for it, but he thinks you're attractive. But that's not what you want. So I think you kind of solved your own problem here. You just kind of, got to date somebody else. There's a book out there I've mentioned it a few times called "He's Not That Into You," and 𝔻𝕗𝕊𝕐𝕗𝕗 sort of touched on the concept just before. There would be no issue. He would want.
Thanks,
he would never say that. He's not that. He's
Nick's not wrong.
It's not that he's not into you. He's not into you in the way he.
No,
wants
I don't
you
think
to.
it's wrong.
What's it? No, it is.
I just.
But the
I'm
rule
looking at the
is,
chat.
if they don't call you back, or pull this stuff, is you bounce, and then you tell them if you want to keep it open, which I don't necessarily recommend, but if you want to keep it open, when you're ready, give me a call. And if I'm not dating somebody, I haven't fallen in love, I'll give it some thought. And by the way, you're asking me out, and you're taking me out, and you're spending the money. Have a nice day. There you go. And if he calls you a bitch after that, first, fuck him, because no, you're laying the rules down.
I don't think he would call me a bitch about it.
Yeah, or insinuate it. Tell you're a bad person one way or another, or not doing the right thing, or being immoral. There you go. What do you want
I'll
to
have
do?
to talk to him about it.
What do you want to do? Tell me. What do you?
I
want?
don't know, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's just.
you want?
It's
I know.
a little
I
hard
don't
to
believe
do.
you. I think you want him to like you. I think. Be honest with me.
I do. It's just. I don't know how to bring this up with him in a way that would convey my feelings
New
about
Year's
everything
resolution
and
to be as
maybe
dope as
not
humanly possible.
get him upset.
Well, you tell him you like him and you want a
But
relationship.
if he gets upset,
he gets
it's on
upset. Then
him.
it's almost better that he does. Now you know where you stand, and you know where you have to move on. It might be easier to move on if you just hit him. I want a relationship. I don't want to continue to go this way. I have no problem with the way it went, but it's time for you to make a decision. And if he starts screaming and yelling, and I told you that I didn't want a relationship. Okay, you did. I was just making sure, because now we're gone.
Yeah.
And, you gotta lay the groundwork. 𝔻𝕗𝕊𝕐𝕗𝕗, am I wrong here?
Okay.
Women.
No, you're pretty right. I mean, the hardest part is always starting that conversation. Doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl, it's going to be hard and it's going to be uncomfortable. But honestly, this not knowing kind of part that you're in right now, this gray area, is the worst part that you could be in. And honestly, you're going to give yourself clarity and you'll get an answer one way or another. You just have to do it.
But it's going to hurt too, by the way.
Yep.
I'm not leaving that out. I'm not.
Yeah.
No one is saying anything we're telling is easy. I don't like telling people to break up with people, but you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. And that's what you need to do. And go pick up a Rolling Stones record.
But you've got this. You sound like an awesome person, and you just sound like maybe you're stuck in a little bit of a not so great situation with this person. So hopefully the right person is out there for you.
You know what would make her more awesome? Are you into 40-year-old dudes?
Oh my God.
I don't think so.
You ever try it? What's a male cougar?
I'm not sure I want to try.
Why not? Why not? Why not? Just don't tell my wife. I won't tell you. I won't tell you that I want a relationship. I just want you to keep that relationship away from my wife. How about that? Is that a good deal?
Oh God, no! Please.
Yeah. If she doesn't find out, she won't. No, she'll be no worse for wear, or whatever they say. All right, Mandy. All the best to you.
Oh Christ.
Take care. Bye-bye. Nintendo girl. I want to talk to the women's. She's not ready. Nintendo girl's not ready. Too bad. Is she?
What about
Nintendo girl ready? Is she ready?
Nintendo? Hello.
No.
Nope.
No, she's not ready.
No.
Doodle.
Hello.
Doodle Shy, you're on the air.
Hey, hello. What's up? I gotta turn you down on my second set of headphones. Hold on.
Okay, I guess.
We got a baller over here.
Flex, okay.
I'm Alex. I'm 19 years old.
Okay.
How you doing?
Yeah, how are you, sir? How can I help you?
I just found you guys because I was browsing through YouTube, and I'm a fan of 𝔻𝕗𝕐𝕗. I'm a fan of Blair.
All right.
So I saw
maybe,
you guys.
Maybe Blair
this
should
might be a
take
good place
this.
to talk about things.
Maybe Blair should take this. I hope you sub to me.
Okay.
And send me money. Blair doesn't need it.
Definitely
She's
will.
doing great.
I don't know about the money part though. That's gonna be a problem.
Hit the like button.
Yeah,
comment.
you'll be fine.
Hit the like button. Go ahead. Let's hear your issue.
What's on your mind?
All right. So I have a girl, and we're in a long distance relationship. I live in Florida. She lives in California. So we're on like complete opposite sides of the country. And me, I love her to death. Like she's my one and only. Like I swear I'm gonna marry this girl when I
Stop right there, Mandy. That's what you want to hear. Just let you know. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Continue.
But the thing is, I'm a kind of touchy-feely kind of person. I love hugs and cuddling and all that. And when there's that distance between us, I don't know how to like satisfy that feeling in a good way. Like I can't think of like what to do. Like a lot of times I'll kind of like, take care of myself. You know what I mean? Like in the bathroom or in my
I have no
room or
idea what
something.
you're talking about. I used to go to my wife and I grab her tits and I go, "Tune in, Tokyo." That gets that's hugs and cuddling for me.
But like it doesn't get rid of that feeling, And I'm just trying to figure out how can I get rid of that feeling in a satisfying way.
What do you mean? You want to cuddle with her and you can't because she lives in move over there. Go see her. There you go.
Well, I mean, it's not that easy.
Oh,
I can't just walk across the country.
Well, the feeling doesn't go away. It goes away. I mean it's all day with me.
Yeah.
And I'm 40.
Here's what I'll say about it. And Tommy knows I've been in a long distance relationship for like 2 years now or something like that. And we see each other maybe once every 3-4 months. And there is no good answer. And honestly, it sucks. Like the first year was horrific. It was a total train wreck. And I was so ready to call it quits so many times. But honestly, at least what I can speak from personally, talking a lot. And for us, we both play video games. So just kind of playing mutual games together and using that as an opportunity to kind of bond over something emotional. Because the one thing you have with long distance that you don't have with in person is the lack of physical attraction or physical whatever. You can't be there with them. So
yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So by being long distance, you get to talk and you get to actually know this person a whole hell of a lot better than you would ever know them, if you saw them every day, which is weird to say, but it's almost kind of better in some way, at least if you plan on being together, like moving together to a certain state at some point in time. So yes, this part sucks. There is really no good answer that Tommy or I could give you.
Nothing.
But if you really love this person, then just see this time right now as a different way to grow your guys' relationship and try and treat it and see it that way. And then try and get out there to visit her or have her come visit you and just try and work on, forcing yourself to have set date nights and stuff like that, because those little things, they help. They really do.
And then if that doesn't work, jerk off and drink water.
Drink water.
Fucking hell, Tom.
There you go.
Okay. Sounds good enough to me.
It doesn't go away. She's absolutely 100% correct. Of course, you want to be with women. This is a primal force. You want to touch women. No shit. There's nothing wrong with it.
No shit. I do too, but you just don't.
You just
don't.
I'm kidding. But this is the way it goes, and I would save money and do exactly what set dates. I'm not a big believer in the long distance, but if you're doing an internet show, that it's just we have to deal with it. Save money and plan trips and do what 𝔻𝕗𝕐𝕗 does. I know she's very much in love with her man.
Be as dope as humanly possible.
And Bunny Bond says Pornhub.com.
Pornhub.com.
There you go.
Well, here, if you're in my Discord server, you can always stop by and drop me a DM too, and we can always talk if you really need it. So
wow, that's sweet.
I'm there for you too.
Will you talk to me?
Cool, thanks.
I'll talk to you, Tommy.
My wife doesn't like anal anymore. She liked it when she was younger. What do I do?
Fucking
spit on it.
See, the trick about that is you got to pretend like you're putting it in the right hole. We go, oops,
that's enough.
My bad.
Bye.
Surprise.
He's thought about this.
Straight up.
That was a planned attack.
He's giving it some thought. Indigo Child, you're on the air.
Hello.
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 How can I help you?
All right.
All right.
All right. No, all right. So,
Which
wondering. All right. So, first time wondering what I actually say.
Well, you got to talk about your love life. That's the point of love phones.
All right. So, 16 at the moment, just to get that out of the way.
16.
And even my voice doesn't make it sound that way.
I didn't think about that. But
and my girlfriend cheated on me, and I don't really know what to do, to be honest.
What without getting too upset, can you tell me how the whole thing went down? I've been cheated.
So wait a second. Right.
Mom, don't come in here.
He left.
He left. I guess mom popped in.
Hold on.
This is worse. Wait, come on. I want that Indigo child back.
All right.
All right. What's the deal?
So it was like recent half term, right? And I live in America. Even though
The soccer match? It was Liverpool versus Chelsea halftime. What are you talking about?
Right. So it was like break off for you guys. I don't know what, like vacation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My girl went to the lake with like her mates and stuff.
Yeah.
And friends by, and then basically found out the weekend after, and she was a bit of a snidey bitch about it. And
how did you catch her?
What do you mean? Sorry.
How did you catch her? How did you find out she was cheating on you with another guy?
Right. So like, I was just like, right, what, like, how was the lake and shit? You know what I mean, sort of thing.
No, I
right?
don't. You're very you're not communicating very well, and I'm not trying to be a dick. I don't know what the fuck's going on. You found out she went out with her mates. I feel weird saying that. And you found out she hooked up with another guy or something like that. How did you find that out?
Well, all right. So I asked her about like.
I don't want
trip,
context.
Right?
I don't want context. I want you to answer my question because it's gonna go.
Yeah, and then she was like, "Yeah, I'll tell you about it later." And then eventually, I messaged her mates, and they told me basically.
Oh, they snitched on her. Okay, you were suspicious.
Yeah, basically.
Your intuition told you something was up. You asked her, and they snitched. Correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
They like came to me and they were like, "Yeah, I feel a bit bad for you, so I'm just going to tell you this." Sort of
I'm
thing.
really sorry. By the way, right out the gate, I'm really sorry. I had a 16-year-old fucking German. When I was 16, a freaking German girl broke me in half. All right.
She's like my first girlfriend.
Your first girlfriend, and she. So have you guys talked about breaking up and stuff like this? Are you gonna eat it and go on?
I talked about it, right? I talked about it, and then it just ended up like she was like, "Well, if you don't feel happy with me, then you can break it up." Right?
She wants you to break.
It was just like it was sort of like a guilt trip sort of way. You know what I mean?
She's being a witch, so you can make it easier on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you don't need to be manipulated. That's number one. If someone's manipulating you, they don't care about your well-being. So that right there should be your biggest red flag right off.
Yeah. What you don't want to break up with her. What do you want? You want to break up with her? You want to go on? You want this feeling?
I don't know. The thing is, I love her, but I feel as though I'm being used. You know what I mean?
Oh, I would say so. I think it's clear.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I'm really sorry about this. I know I'm kind of a dick because I have to keep the show going, but like I said, I've been in your shoes.
Didn't mean to bring it down or whatever.
No, that's the point of the show. Bring it down. No, look, and I want to tell you something as an adult, and I'm always telling you kids to clean your fucking room and stop telling everybody how to live. It doesn't hurt any less, if not more, when you're a teenager, because adults usually pass something like this off as like, oh, you're 16, this happens. And that's true. This stuff happens. And if that gives you some sort of, this is normal, actually. This is actually normal. Mm-hmm. People don't know what they want. You got your hormones are going a million miles a minute. And there's a lot of biological things at work here that are out of your control and out of her control. All right. And but the thing is, you probably got to break it off. My advice, if you want to be a grown up about it, and this is going to sound, I'm not telling you to cuck out. Sorry it didn't work out for you, but I think it's best we move on. And she's going to be fine with it. And don't, unless she starts, humiliating you in some way publicly, I would not. I would just let her go. Let her go. Be the bigger man.
Listen, can I know you're trying to be kind and all that, but she's one of those people that if you sort of like infer that you're leaving, she goes a bit psycho.
She's not.
That's even more of a reason to leave her.
Yeah, that's a better reason to leave her. I don't get the
fear.
feeling she wants. Normally, when women do this, they're gone. They just want you to pull the string. If you leave her, unless she's giving you some kind of indication otherwise, and in that case, you have to tell me. I think she wants you gone. I'm getting that impression. Yeah. So it's probably not going to be as difficult as you think. I think. Has she threatened you in any way? Did she? You're going to still stay with me, or like?
She's like inferred like. So she was like as we get older, we're gonna have to like. Oh, I still want to go out and like fuck other people.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
You gotta go. Come on.
No, she gotta go.
She gotta go.
That's red flags popping up everywhere.
Yeah. The more you suffer, the more it shows you really care.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. She's not good right now for dating.
No, she's.
That's what
I can honestly go bad person on this route. I usually don't like to go there, but yeah. You gotta go no matter what the consequences are. That's she. All right. I look. If a girl cheats on you, you're not a cuck. If you go through with this, you're a cuck.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, thanks. Good advice. I'll like go through a bit. See you guys.
Hey, hang in there, buddy. Oh man, that's rough.
I feel so bad for him. That's really quite horrible.
That's really rare too. When a girl's like that up front, you better get used to it. That's unusual behavior.
That's a straight up bitch right there.
That's a bad deal. You know, and he doesn't want to hear that. He loves her. You know, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. But yeah. I mean, God almighty.
To be as dope as humanly
no means yes, and yes means my fraternity was banned from campus for saying no means yes, and yes means anal. Really? Were they banned? No means yes, and yes means anal. Let's try somebody. I really, guy, if you're out there, there's no easy way. You got to walk. I would tell her something like, look, I'm not going to say anything about you publicly. I'm not going to bitch about you. I'm just going to move on. And if she freaks out, she freaks out. And just avoid her. You know? When she calls, hang up. Block her on Twitter. You know, that's what you got to do. Right? Am I wrong here?
No.
By the way, Illuminaughtii, I told Kirsch this too. You know, since you're the first Shop from the Point regular team member and Get to the Point member, to make it big. And you're not the first female host. I take that back. That was Kirsch, but you're the first one that was directly involved in the modern incursion, or incursion's the wrong word. The more modern Shop from the Point. If at any time, and I told Kirsch the same thing, I'm getting it wrong because I'm masculining up or manning it up, stop me. You know, if you
I will, but I haven't really been disagreeing quite yet.
Yeah.
So
we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you have so many problems with men? I'm just kidding. Let's try this person right here. If you want to call left phones, be ready to be pulled up. That would be nice. Turn your stream off, and we could talk. If here's what I'm going to start doing. I'm not going to announce your name unless your mic's undone. That's my new thing.
All right.
Untamed, you're on the air.
What's up?
How can I help you, sir?
Well, I'm a sophomore, which is one of my biggest problems right now with how everything's going.
It could be worse, but go ahead.
I'm kind of stuck in a friend zone that I know won't go well if I get out of it. Because, like, she kind of, like, with my personality, it's more so with my humor, like, well, like, I have a physical disability. I'm in a wheelchair.
Okay.
But I, like, make jokes out of it.
All right.
And, like, she actually laughs at them, unlike most people who normally get offended.
Sure.
It's like, I'm wondering if, like, where I should go with this. Like, I know it can't go that much further. But
So you've expressed interest in this girl, and she has said she is not interested or won't answer because she doesn't want to hurt your feelings. Is that where we're at?
I don't know if we're going to go to the same college even. So
I didn't ask you that. Have you expressed interest in this girl as far as her being your girlfriend and she has not responded in any kind of clear-cut way?
No, I haven't really tried that yet, because Lord knows how that would go.
What's wrong with it?
You'll never know if you,
You
don't
never
try.
know if you don't try, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fucking lie to you.
What's
It's
my
harder
New
for you
Year's
guys to get
resolution?
dates.
To be as dope
There's no
as
doubt.
humanly
You're in a
possible.
wheelchair. It's going to be tough. I'm not going to sit there and bullshit you. But I got to be honest with you. It ain't going to happen unless you risk embarrassment, humiliation, hurt feelings. Nothing's going to happen. It's the same thing for you as it goes for a guy that doesn't have a disability. You got to try, no matter what the cost, so to speak. And I'll tell you right now, you're probably going to get your feelings hurt more than most. And but that doesn't stop you. I knew this guy called Howard Stern, and he was in a wheelchair. Two girls were fighting over. You know why? He was willing to talk to them, and he was willing to put it all out there. And he got rejected way more. But he became like, I don't know, he was like one of these guys who are really into God and shit, and was running all these, stuff through his pasture. And he got really popular, and the chicks wanted him. But he's a type A personality. He wasn't afraid to talk, and he wasn't afraid to be humiliated. And it's rougher for you than it is for most people, I can only imagine. But it doesn't change the rule set. And I wasn't going to tell you the same thing that somebody's not in a wheelchair. Get ready to get your feelings hurt. And then if you learn how to deal with that, you're going to be able to talk to a lot more women. And then you're going to hit eventually. We had a girl here before. Guy had a stroke. She wants him. You know? Women can be very, very forgiving and wonderful, but you got to talk to them. So let's talk about you talking to them. What's your fears?
More so that she would friend zone me in a very hard way.
What's your worst nightmare? What does that mean?
Kind of that she'd go like, no, you're too nice of a friend for that.
That's a hard one, isn't it? You're right. That's a rough one.
Because like one person in my school who's like one of the nicest kids in the school, she's saying that he's way too nice for her.
I don't understand. He's way too nice for her. You?
Like he's really positive about everything, which is one of the things she was saying she wouldn't want to get in a relationship with him for, essentially.
I don't know. Let's talk about you. How are you going to talk to her? Because that's your only choice.
Follow up is it. Are you really going to do it, or are you really just you're not feeling it? Like, what's going through your head?
Because I don't know. It's like it's not that she hasn't displayed interest. It's that it's neutral. It seems like I am a friend, and it's like it's not that I don't want to risk a relationship. I'm just wondering.
Are you afraid to lose her to as a friend if you're honest about your feelings?
Wait, what?
Are you afraid to lose her as a friend if you're honest about your feelings about her? If you tell her how you feel?
Not really. It's just I'm wondering more so how to go about it.
Talk to her.
Honesty.
Just is honest. There's no magic words here. Guys look for that because they have mathematical minds. Like, what's the trick? What do you have to do? Up, down, down, left, right, A, B, B, A. No, it doesn't work that way. You got to tell her.
Honestly, yeah. Keep it casual, just like, I don't know, ask her to go to the movies or something like that, like you're in high school, right? You're a sophomore, you said, right? Yeah. So, what is there really to do at 15, 16 years old in high school? Ask the movies. She knows, or she should be aware about if someone's asking you on a date, so just do it. If she says no, then you can just be like, okay, cool. Then that's it. We move on from here. And if she says yes, now you have a date.
And if she says no, you gotta drink water.
Because if you get friend zoned, you're in the same situation that you are now.
Yeah, you really don't. It's a lateral movement. You know what I'm saying, bro?
In terms, you are here, and then now you are here.
Yeah, you saying something can only make the situation the same or better for you, essentially. So you're in almost a win-win.
Because I gotta be honest with you, like,
what's my New Year's resolution?
What's worse for you, like being a little uncomfortable and it going back to the way it was, or you thinking about her each night, wondering if she would be interested? At least you know where you stand. It sounds to me you're kind of ripping the Band-Aid off a little slow. Rip it off.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. I have feelings about you, and I like you to be my girlfriend, and I like to take you out or something like that, and see where it goes. A half-ass answer, or maybe, or just something that doesn't make any sense is probably a no. I'll help you out there. But if she says yes, then you say, meet me here, meet me there, and go meet her and have a great time. That's the best thing you can do. Or you can keep wondering at night if she feels the same way about you. And you know what? Rip the Band-Aid off. And if it doesn't go well, it'll be easier the next time. You just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. Do it. Do it, bro. Do it, bro.
You got this. We believe in you. You can do it.
You got this. And you know what? It's not the end of the world if she says no. And it's going to be the most electric thing on the planet if she says that. Yes. But this is life, man. There's nothing easy about this. Just do it. And then don't take it too hard if that does happen, and get ready to do it next time. Because you know what? I dealt with that pain. I could do it again. Bingo.
Yeah.
All right, bro?
Yeah. All right.
All right, man.
All right.
The best.
Good luck.
Good luck, buddy. It's so hard to talk to the opposite sex. Why is it like that?
Oh, I mean, he's in high school.
It's hard for everybody. It's hard for everybody that calls in here, though.
Well, it's hard. Human interactions are difficult.
I know.
If they were easy, then life wouldn't be the way it is right now.
Sweetheart, you and me would be easy. It'd be no problem. I'm a very special guy. I could talk to you. I'd make you laugh and everything.
Aw, you do make me laugh. You got me there.
I have no problem talking to women. You know why? Because there's no chance of anything happening. All right, what do we got? Happy, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hey, how can I help you? How can we help you?
Okay, so I have this, just to give you an idea. First of all, I might have to leave soon. But just to give you an idea, I'm 15.
Okay.
So this goes against your rule. I have a lot of guy friends.
Okay.
And I'm like 90% sure that one of my guy friends likes me.
Mm-hmm. But he hasn't asked you out. He hasn't asked you out yet.
Yeah, because I know what he does, because he used to like one of my best friends, and he's told me what he does. He's one of those guys that, like, waits a year and becomes friends with a girl, and then asks her out, and then gets surprised whenever he gets friend zoned.
Gamer! Another gamer. Hey, Illuminati, I've never been good at this. This is one part of the game that I don't understand. How do you get a guy to ask you out? Like, what hints do you do without going over the top?
I don't want him to.
You don't want him to ask you out? What? Who?
I try to make it apparent that I don't like him in conversation.
Oh, okay. I see.
You're one of them. You're one of them. Go ahead, help her out,
Look,
Illuminati.
Yeah, I was like, look, here's exact situation. Very similar happened to me last year. With a new group of friends that I was playing games with.
Me. I swear to God, I didn't feel that way. I swear. I know what
Tommy,
I said.
shush your pie hole.
Okay.
Anyway, so I knew this dude for like 3 weeks. He started giving out those vibes, and you know what I'm talking about, where guys just kind of, you get the hint. And the easiest thing you can do is I texted him privately aside from the group, and I said, hey, I understand that you like me. I think it's super awesome, but I really like you as a friend, and I'd really like to continue our friendship. And sometimes you just got to be blunt and just give them that little poke, and it hurts for them, and it hurts for you to do too. But honestly, now me and this dude, totally chill friends, and there's nothing wrong. It just, sometimes you just got to pop the balloon real quick and get the pain out.
Yeah, this is the stuff that girls have to do that guys don't, and it's not always easy for women to show they're not interested because they don't want to be called a bitch or a slut or you're a lesbian or something like that. But yeah, you gotta take it. You do it firm but polite, and if that doesn't work, then tell them to fuck off. That's that's the way I would think so, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you drag it on, that's the worst thing you can do, because then he's
gonna think you
come
dig
back to you
him
and say that you've led them on.
Yeah.
So you got to be quick and you got to be swift with it.
I tell you, I actually I went to Ireland. I asked this girl out. I went like 10 years ago. All right, and we're friendly. I went to Ireland, and me and my wife might get spent time with them. She said it as best she could. Tommy, I'm not attracted to you. You're a great guy. I'm not attracted to you. And that's it. It's not, she didn't say you're ugly. I don't like people like you. You don't got anything going on. She said, I'm not attracted to you. It was harsh enough, but at the same time, it wasn't, I really couldn't get mad at her because if somebody's not attracted to you, they're not attracted to you. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's ugly. It's just,
yeah. You're not interested in
he's
in that way.
fickle.
He's got a what?
Yeah, well, he already tries to like control and dictate some of the stuff that I do, even though we're not dating.
Is he Italian?
Yeah, like, I mean, I'll say that I'm gonna do something, and he's like, that's gonna like hurt my feelings, and I'm gonna be upset. I'm like, why do I care what you think? Like,
well, he sounds like he's already
need to be straight up.
Yeah. Well, do it the way I said, and if he gets snotty with you, get snotty back. You were never my boyfriend. You don't tell me what to do. Get lost. And if that's
you gotta stand up for yourself.
If that's the case, bring a girlfriend with you if you have to do it. If he's gonna get wild, because the odds are if two women are there, he won't get wild. Yeah. All right, kiddo.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Good luck.
Oh, good luck. Good luck, sweetie. Yeah, that's not easy for you girls to do, is it?
Well, I mean, you got to be scared, because there's people whose names we can't say, but they've done horrible things when they get rejected. Yeah,
it's dangerous.
So
yeah, another girl there might help. Like at least like from earshot. What the fuck, you bitch?
You never want to be totally alone anymore. It seems so. Good luck to her. That's never a fun situation to be in.
Yeah, and the fact that he's ordered around already, that's really weird. Bitch. Tippy toe. Thank you. You're a new fuckhead. How much time you got? We're at the hour mark.
Ackerton's in there. Do you want to pull him and end with that?
I got Tiny Old Timmy. He's usually funny.
Oh.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. Because the other guy, Green Man, calls all the fucking time, and he's going to tell me a bullshit story. How much more time do you got, Illuminati?
Oh, I've got like a couple more hours.
Oh, okay.
I've got time.
We'll finish with Ackerton if he's still around. I'm going to do Hijack, the ship, Tiny Old Timmy, and Ackerton will finish up with him. Hijack, you're on the air. And you blew it.
And
you blew it. What's up?
Oh,
how can we help you?
Hey. So I'm my hold on.
No, I don't want to hold on. This sucks. Like,
either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
Yes. All right, Hijack. This is not good for him.
You blew it.
Tiny Hole Timmy.
Well. Hey, Tommy. How you doing today?
How you doing there?
How's it going, brother?
I didn't think you had any
fuck
problem.
you, Dr. Sharvaga.
Well, I didn't think you had any problems with women.
Oh, dude, man, I got lady problems all the fucking time.
What happened?
All right, so, man, I went to fucking Walmart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was walking up, and I saw, dude, she was the hottest fucking door greeter I ever seen in my life, man. She was bringing in one of those fucking, those little rascal things.
Yeah.
She was rolling it in. She had her silver hair all permed up. She looked like a fucking silvery Q-tip, dude. I didn't know how to fucking approach her, dude. I have no idea how to approach this.
Well, she
old
approached
lady.
you. She's a door greeter, isn't she?
No, man, her back was turned
Welcome to
to
Best
me.
Buy.
I didn't want to bug. I mean, what's that?
Welcome to Best Buy. How can I help you?
No, dude, it was Walmart, man. I ain't making that much money. Fuck, dude.
Go up to her with the receipt and be like, "Hey, can you write your number on this?"
Hey,
dude, I barely got my Obama phone. What's up?
Oh, I got an idea. Ask her where the arcade went up Pac-Man machines are, and then ask her out when she least expects it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I think she's a little bit older than that, man. I might have to take her out to bingo or something. I don't know.
Bingo.
Bingo and then Denny's.
Yes.
Get her that grand slam.
Yeah.
Hot dog, that's a good idea. I didn't even think about it. Dude, I'm telling you, man, when she got up out of that little rascal in her fucking walker, I don't know if she was fucking thick or if it was the depends, man, but dude, she was rocking that shit, dude.
Yeah. Well, all the best to you, sir. Bye.
That was
the ship. We got people with real problems here. How are you? How can we help you? Illuminati, Dr. Vago, and myself, we're here, ready to believe you.
That's a great introduction.
Sure.
Yeah, so me and my best friend, we've been best friends for about 3 years. So, and I don't know how to not keep from getting feelings for him because he's such a great person. So that's like.
You got feelings for him, you said?
Yeah, and he
okay.
kind of has feelings for me.
Okay.
Kind of deal. And it's so fucking weird.
You know, are you sure he's how old are you, first of all? Let's get that out of the way.
I'm 20, almost 21.
Okay. All right. And you know he's gay for sure?
It's weird. We've talked, and we talk a lot, like really intimately. And he says he loves me, but he's not attracted to me. If you get what I mean.
This just seems like a Tobes question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tobes is around. I think the rules are the same, you know? I mean, he kind of got rejected. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then he flirts with me.
Yeah, but then he's teasing you.
You
know
what I
mean? What do you think about capitalism?
No. Oh my God. No, I think the problem is, you know, they're either unsure of their feelings or what Tommy's saying, that, you know, you may just be getting used.
Yeah, well, no, we have this, like, so I get where he's coming from. He's predominantly, like, just fundamentalist Christian, like, worse than kind of, well, yeah, so, like, he tries to live his whole life around not sinning, kind of.
Yeah, and that includes sucking dick.
Yeah. So, it's just...
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I mean, if I have to do, I'll let Illuminati give it a shot. Either obviously the gay stuff, I don't know as much about it, but if it's a woman we're talking about and she's already told you she's not attracted to you, and she's living a lie, you know, she's not really into the whole Christian thing. That sounds like it's. Other than like a fling, that doesn't sound like somebody you want to invest time with. To me, it sounds like it's just gonna hurt you in the end. You know, Blair?
Yeah.
No, that's pretty spot on. Yeah, you don't, especially when you're dealing with religious stuff, because once you add religion into the dating mix of things, it convolutes everything and makes everything about 10 times worse than what it needs to be.
Yeah.
And
that's what I was saying. Like, it's so, like, because I've distanced myself, but it's hard to, like, keep forming this intimacy without actually, like, jumping in.
It sounds like they want to be into you, and it sounds like if they're very religious, chances are they've been very religious their whole life, have a religious family.
Yeah.
You know, am I correct on that?
God him.
That's my thing, though.
But you can't. Here's the thing: you can't take that away. You know what he wants. Why doesn't he just do it? No, it's you can't. Religion is like a deep thing. You can't, like, he's not going to wake up one day and say, you know what, this is a bunch of bullshit. It's not going to happen.
I realize that,
yeah.
But, like, how do you not get? How do you just step? Do I just step away from the whole thing, or do I just, like?
That's what I tell a straight guy.
So, like, the whole 3 years of the whole.
No. I would stay with them as a friend. If you appreciate them as a friend, keep them as a friend. But if you're going through something where you are feeling, you know, emotionally some kind of way about them, then maybe you should step back for a little bit and let them know, since you guys have clearly been flirting. Be like, hey, you know, be like, I know this isn't happening. I need a little bit of time to myself, and then revisit it later when you are in a better place.
All right. I guess I know where it came from, like the feelings, because he goes out to dinner with me at late nights. He makes time for me, and he would be perfect. He's literally perfect in every single way. Like, I don't.
Except he doesn't want to go to hell.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's cool. We can ride on the highway together, and that person can go to heaven and be alone, but at least you'll have a good life, and that's important.
Yeah, at least we got metal music in hell.
Yeah, there's metal music in hell.
Metal.
Come on.
Lots of
Oh,
metal.
God, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Sign me up. Well,
yeah, see?
Thanks for your time.
See ya.
Bye. Take care, Ship. All right. Did Ship agree, man? See, man. All right. Maybe I'll agree, man. All right. Are you gonna tell me a goof?
No, I genuinely do actually have a story. So, like, there's this girl, okay, I've been talking to her, and like we've been getting to know each other, and I do kind of like her.
What's my New
And
Year's
she actually
resolution? To be as dope as humanly possible.
Take him into the
Shit.
mountains horseback riding. Raw talk minute 10. Fuck that Jesus. Fuck the Jesus out of him. Isaac, everybody. Go ahead, Green Man.
So we've been talking and like that, and like we've been getting super close, and I know she super likes me, and that she really does like me, and like I could go to this girl, but I don't know if like I want to. Like I know I want to. Like I don't know if like I should be a girlfriend right now or not. I'm very confused if I should. Like
why can't you have a girl? Why can't you have a girlfriend? What are you so busy with?
Well,
that you can't have a girlfriend.
That, like going out with my pals and like all lasses, like, and plus I don't know that like that's why I say that like she's good with it and she's got a good body, but she's quite ugly. But
there's always a catch.
I like her like I really like her person and all that. Like I actually genuinely enjoy having conversations and all that, but like.
Well, don't be so shallow, Dad. Take her out, you shallow cunt.
Come on, bro. I don't even know. Like,
get the fuck out of here. And we're gonna end it with the Australian. What time is it over there? Like fucking. No, it's probably in the afternoon. Akajan.
Actually, it's in the morning. It's about 8 a.m.
That's 8 a.m. How can I help you? What's wrong with your love life?
Oh, I have so many questions.
Is a black girl into you or something, or?
Oh no! I don't have that problem. I have a stick for that problem.
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's like, are you alt-right? Is that fair to say?
No.
No. But you're
The
far right?
Kind of gay, but yeah.
Okay, you're far right. You're like,
I suppose.
Yeah. You don't hate black people, but you'd rather not be around them. That type of thing.
Well,
come on, you hung out with Ralph for months.
I thought I was calling it for relationship advice.
Well, I know. I
didn't know we were getting political. Holy hell!
It's not political. I just. All right.
Okay. All right.
I'm making jokes about your politics, but go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll let you.
No. It's a fair question.
Okay.
All right. Everybody, has their own. Every race has its own home.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't go over to Japan
Yeah.
and expect to find Mexicans.
No. Yeah.
It is supposed to be predominantly Japanese.
I would imagine.
That is what makes their culture and their country unique.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that should be fucked with.
I would agree
And I
with
apply that every race in every country.
Okay. Of the culture, I would say. But anyway, how can I help you, sir? What's wrong with you? First of all, how old are you around? I know you don't want to. Well, you've been doxxed, but
early 30s.
Early 30s. Okay, that's good. And what's your relationship issue?
Well, I actually have a few questions.
Well, I don't have much time, but give me one at least.
Okay. Well, I know that like first impressions are really important.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking to this chick yesterday,
mm-hmm.
and she seemed really cool and everything.
Yeah.
But I think I fucked up with the first impression.
What was that?
I kind of asked her if she had a penis.
And what did she say?
If she was a trap.
You ask people that a lot. I saw you ask somebody else that once, and I can't remember when.
I don't ask that a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
It's only ever happened once. All right. So how do I redo that first impression?
I'm gonna ask her.
Blair.
Or do I just call?
I don't know if you can. I would pretend like nothing happened and ask her something nice. Blair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that going over it again is probably not something she wants to hear.
Nice, like what?
If it comes up saying it was a really bad attempt to be funny. Well, I would keep going like it didn't happen. And if it comes up again, I would just say, look, I was trying to be funny. Lie. I was trying to be funny. I was really embarrassed about that. And then she'd be like, oh, okay. You just had a cringy moment. Okay. I think that's a good
So mix a little bit of lies with the truth. I was
Yes.
trying to be funny, but really
Yes.
I'm not very funny.
Always
at all.
lie to women. if you to get what you want.
I
White
mean, yeah,
lies
but
are
they
okay.
won't forget either.
Yeah. Well, just white lies are okay. I mean,
I'm sure she won't forget. You know.
No, it's tough to forget, but you never know. If she really likes you, she might want to forget. You know. Do you have a penis? What would possess you to do that? I don't know.
Well, I didn't exactly say it like that. I was like, I heard her voice and I was like, okay, well, you kind of.
What did she say? Yes?
Different.
Did she say yes or no?
No, she kind of got really offended, and then this is like, no, I'm a woman.
Okay. Well, she's a woman. Let's start from. We can start from
I
there.
said your voice sounds a bit, kind of different. You wouldn't be a trap.
Is that like your ultimate nightmare in life?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
So are we just gonna fill Tommy in on this story or no? Are you just
We
gonna let
told
this
him
one
about
keep
it
going?
yesterday. I thought he got it, but I guess he forgot.
What the fuck happened? Oh, this is a joke
You
on
remember
me.
what me and Rico told you yesterday?
No.
About when Atkinson came in and asked if Blair was a man?
Yeah. This is about me. Yeah.
This is
I
about
know.
that.
I think I was there. I honestly think I was
No,
there.
you were not.
No.
You were definitely not.
Oh, that's why I thought of it.
I was. Yeah. No, I see you. I've been sitting here. That's why I've been quiet.
I've been friends with her. Why do you think she has a sultry voice? Why would you think it's manly? Like, that's weird.
Oh, it's because he doesn't get laid. That's all. It's okay. It happens.
What I think you have a very sexy voice. To be perfectly honest with you.
That was actually another one of my relationship questions.
Sure.
I don't have a problem with getting laid, but how do you get them to stop talking?
I like.
Oh my God.
I don't know. What do you call that? Duct
Ball
tape.
gag?
Duct tape. I don't know.
Oh my God.
No. Well, most normal people like to talk to women. You know, I like to talk to my wife, but she's dated German. They only talk when it's necessary.
see that maybe you married a trap because that sounds like a man.
Well, I knocked her up, so I don't think so.
Yeah, but only saying things when it's necessary and staying on point.
Well, Germans don't shoot the shit like Americans do, and I'm not so sure about Australians, but most Australians I know like to shoot the shit. Germans, it's got to have some sort of substance to it. Something happened to happen at work. They saw something. Otherwise, she's quite quiet, which is bizarre because I can't shut the fuck up. So.
Yeah, that is kind of bizarre.
Yeah, well, maybe you want to find a woman like that. I mean, my wife's very career oriented. Maybe you want to find a woman that's career oriented and stuff like that.
What's my New Year's resolution? To be as dope as humanly possible.
You had that kid in a wheelchair on Atkinson in the same stream. Then you talked about traps. Is this the 𝔻𝕊𝕊𝕐? Ralph. Jeez. Yeah.
That was actually my next question.
Sure.
What do you do if you're in a situation where the best you can do is a Pakistani living in another country?
Holy
well, I mean, some Pakistani women are quite attractive. I've seen a few.
Yeah, but your one isn't. And you married her.
Well, what I would do is I'd start.
You're stuck in another country, but you're stuck with her.
Start a YouTube channel.
What do you do in that situation? Do you start hitting on all your mods, or?
I don't want to be dragged in that. I just got out of that world. I don't. I want to stay away from it. It's been nice talking to you, Atkinson.
I'm asking for a friend.
My advice to your friend is keep doing what he's doing. It seems to be working. Take that all the way to the YouTube bank. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Collect donations.
Do they have what? Do they have
What's
a
my
bank?
New Year's resolution? To be as dope. As
Nothing
humanly
more
possible.
scary than an Australian right winger that sounds like he's about to be pulled off of life support. That's terrible. That's mean.
There are a lot more scarier things than that. You've
Yeah.
obviously never lived in Australia.
No, you guys got snakes that'll kill you, alligators, spiders.
I got three words for you.
What?
Drop bears.
What's that? Drop. What's that mean? I'm a
I
boomer.
don't want to know.
Well, drop bears
They're
are
like angry koalas, aren't they?
they're like bears that drop out of trees and maul you to death.
Fuck that. All right, I'll just I won't even live in a place that has earthquakes and shit. New Jersey and Germany, nothing ever happens, and no. I saw a copperhead snake once.
I completely see. This is where we can finally agree. Nothing ever happened in Germany.
Good. Yes. All right. How would I say? Hey, thanks for calling, buddy. Take care. He's fucking funny. He's kook, but he's funny. All right. Catacombs.
Oh crap!
Last call.
Well, I guess I'm on.
This is it. Last call. Go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Tommy.
Yes. And Blair, say hello to Illuminaughtii, big YouTube star.
Hi.
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 All right, that's good. What's up?
Anyways, I got like one question, and then I gotta like to go.
Okay.
Because
Good. 'Cause I gotta go too.
Anyways, are relationships stronger if they have meaning?
Like what?
Is the sun bright?
What do we mean by meaning?
What do you mean the sun is bright?
What is your definition of meaning, sir? No.
Something that both people in the relationship.
I would imagine. I mean, how many people?
I don't know.
Actually
Benefits the right word.
How many relationships is like? Well, we're just, I love her and she loves me, but we're just going through the motions. We have no idea why. I mean, who does that? The Irishman in the chat, Safu. Women don't matter. Fuck women. Things are starting off for you good, son. Real good. You're getting a great attitude. It's a perfectly good attitude not to get laid. Yes, I think if my relationship I think has meaning. At least has meaning to me.
Okay then.
Yeah. Well, what do you want? You just want sex and nothing else? Be honest.
No, I'm not interested in sex at all.
You want an emotional connection, not a sexual one?
Yeah, it's really the kumite. Well, yes, that's my answer. Is there an issue that I can help you with? All right. Have a good day, sir. Have a good day, sir. All right, that's enough. I had enough, and I think you did too.
Me too.
Illuminaughtii, is your boyfriend listening?
I don't know if he's still in the chat. He looks like he is.
He's right in the chat.
I can at him, but I don't know if he's in there. I'm gonna keep him quiet.
Don't forget you're a mod too. Well, I just said I wanted to say something obnoxious, but I'm not going to. And by the way, and I mean this, I know your relationships have taken some turns, and I know you're really happy and everything, and I congratulate you both. And Jim, whatever your name is, I'm not going to say your name because that'd be kind of fucked up. You got a great girl here. She's fantastic. I wish I could steal her away from you.
Aw, Tommy, you're too nice.
Yeah,
but I don't want kids. Okay.
Yeah, I have this sperm issue. I keep making babies.
Tragic.
You have to marry me. Do you know I knocked up both my wives on their wedding night? Both times.
Man, I haven't knocked up any of my boyfriends. I'm really mad. No, I mean, what? No, I'm sorry.
Give it a couple years and it'll probably be a possibility.
The second time I called my shot, I literally did it. I did it right here on Shot from the Point. Ask Real-talk. He was there. I said, I'm going to knock her up.
I believe anything that comes out of Real-talk's mouth.
Why not? That was true. I did it. I got to find out.
I said I do.
I
believe him.
Yeah, I said it right in the air. I said, I'm going to go. I'm getting married, Lissy. I'm going to knock her up. First day.
And sure enough.
Damn right. We had
Damn,
a 3 week.
Son. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss.
We had a 3-week vacation or honeymoon. Okay. She started showing signs of pregnancy, like the really super early ones. The second week we were there, and she said she felt weird, and we looked up at like this. They said right away, like in the article, like there's no way to 100% tell, and they said here's a list of things. There's like 10 things that are a sign that you probably should go to the doctor. Okay, in between the first month, right? All 10.
Damn.
And Tommy came 9 months later. I'm good, sweetheart.
Well, damn.
Well, I don't know. Does that make me more sexually attracted? The fact that I can make babies with these? I mean, I don't know. I wonder that sometimes.
I mean, I don't know. See, I think children, no offense, but I hate them. So to me, that horrifies me.
Kids are great. I'm not just saying that shit. Kids are great, man. I thought that way too when I was your age. Nah, kids are awesome.
Tommy, I'm closer to 30 now. Like I'm getting up there too.
I came here at 28, never getting married, never having kids, whole 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just
Another thing
changed.
is the pull is stronger with you because the biology. So
Ugh,
glad I did.
I'll tell you what. The only biology I have in my veins are dollar bills.
Sexy.
Thank you.
Sexy. All right, everybody. Thanks for being a part of Love Founts. For all you people out there that are struggling to find that special someone, to find happiness, just open your fucking mouth. Drink water.
Cause it's the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Shit Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a head.
You're definitely not a trap, baby. You're only a trap for my soul.
The fuck was that? Yo, Akajan left Tonka's show. I didn't even realize. I told him to